No.
Never started this series.
We tried once.
Welcome, adventurers from this plane and beyond, to Camaraderie and Shenanigans!
And Shenanigans.
And camaraderie.
Everyone's at the table!
And
They're all here. They're all present. It's all happening. There's no more dragons. No more talking about the 2024 rulebook.
Dragon.
God, fuck this shit. No more killing Paul.
Finally, someone else.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, you watched it.
Or you didn't, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, either way.
And I died.
It's a one shot.
It was a
one
truly
shot.
noble
Do what you're
sacrifice.
gonna do.
It was.
I was such a teacher's pet and I loved it.
It was great.
Literally.
Do.
Your last streams were of saving humans, and then humans killed you.
I'm okay with that. I died doing what I loved.
It's last month.
Dying.
Fuck the humans.
Circle of life.
I was way wrong. Smash.
This shit sucks. Crunch. Welcome. We're so excited to have you here at the table with us. But I don't believe we have any major announcements this time around. So, without further ado, I would like you all to sit back, relax, grab a snack, and get ready
Cheers.
for camaraderie
Camaraderie.
and shenanigans.
Shenanigans!
And welcome back. Previously, as we probably are all in need of a bit of a recap.
I would
Not
love
me.
that.
I got a keen mind. Oh, wait.
I don't know what
Yeah,
happens during the session.
Keyman got a bit nerfed.
Wait,
You're back.
make Zach do it. He says he remembers everything.
Oh yeah, Zach, go ahead and give us the recap today.
Previously on the Obsidian Winds adventure.
He's got shit to prove
Oh,
now.
he really fucking does. I was like, I'm calling your bluff.
Woo! Let's find
Guys,
out.
he got one line out.
Yeah. But I said it with confidence.
Yeah.
I was like, less work for me, yes
Already
please.
convinced.
Yeah. So the crew is like heading back to La Minsa and shit.
No, we are.
So
Oh,
we start going back to La Minsa, but on the way back,
This
Nesta,
feels very like Cusco explaining what's going on in the scene.
Nesta and Kylis, they almost fucking,
So close.
but not quite. What the intimacy that they do share is the secret that they stole the soul gem from Frogman, the main character.
It is very Cusco.
I was there.
Oh yes, and his assistant Wolfgang.
His assistant, Wolfgang, fuck.
So they went and they had their little Ramma Jam, and they came back out, and Nesta was like, "Oh shit, this was a bad idea. Let's."
Because of really intense dreams that they both shared.
I got this.
Okay.
You're bad at this.
Soul Gem
He's
grew
missing
tentacles.
a really, really crucial moment right now.
They had some dream or some shit. So they took the plant guy, Bram, my best friend, out.
He's your best friend.
You know, they get the point. Don't worry, you finish it.
And that's where we're at, everyone.
After Kylis and Nesta rested for the evening, experiencing some intense and disturbing dreams, they awoke to find the soul gem having a bit of sentience to it. These membrane-like mucus blackened tendrils began to latch onto them, pulling them closer, sucking away the magic that they had inside of them, attempting to break open the gem.
Forgot about that.
With some quick movements and some assistance from Bram, you guys were able. He used the help action. You shoved it into the bag. You're not a liar.
The second one was worse.
You were able to put the stone away, realizing the severity of what is transpiring with this item. Morning arose, and eventually a confrontation transpired. Nessa was confronted for acquiring the soul gem by the rest of the party deciding dubious means. Theft, without being spoken to. Some individuals
It's
feeling a
usually
little
the
bit
defining
hurt.
factor of theft.
Yeah. Some individuals feeling a little hurt. Some people not feeling seen or understood. Tensions rose within the party, ever so slightly, as La Minsa drew on the horizon. Landing, Glenn bid a farewell and kind of hobbled away.
To his girlfriend.
You all made your way over to the Obsidian Winds, where you met a few new members who were part of it. Kyla's chatting with one of them. Nessa attempted to wrestle Wolfgang as a means of maybe extending a olive branch in a way,
Most violent olive branch.
and was turned away.
It's like a fight wrestle,
Yeah.
just for clarity.
Context here, people.
Context.
Context doesn't matter.
Just think what they want.
Kylus and the rest of the team was reunited with Oz.
Woo!
The
The real maker.
Elmirna. Elmirna was introduced to the tavern that doesn't have an official name yet.
Oh my god.
And the basement was set up to be her new magic shop. For now. The party split up a little bit. Everyone kind of meandering their way eventually towards the temple. Conversations were held, chatting. The professor and Maverick chatting with each other.
Revelations.
It's nothing special.
Yes. Ranguin realizing she had it all wrong about Nesta and Kylus's relationship.
Kind of helped with that.
A little bit.
Facilitated.
A little bit.
That was 3 weeks ago.
We come back into the moment as you are all officially arriving on the island, just off the main shore, where the Temple of the Prismatic Night awaits all of your arrivals, especially yours, Nesta. You stand, some of you probably stand outside of the gate at this point. I think Kylus, you might be the only one who's not here yet.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm trying to recall.
I don't know. Put me wherever you want.
I think it's Kylus and Frognand.
Yeah.
And Wolfgang.
I
You were on your way. You went
I
roundabout.
took a roundabout way.
You went roundabout. So you'll probably show up later. I think the people who are here are Nesta, Ranguin, Maverick, and Professor.
Because I finished
sounds
up in the
right.
shop and then I split for the temple.
Yes.
So
Yeah. So
maybe just a little behind.
you and Wolfgang will probably be the next on the horizon.
Good sidekick.
I'll come back to you and you can make some
You sure
choices.
Okay.
Nesta,
Hi.
your secondary home. A place that took you in, set you up with a goal and a purpose for yourself. You don't have to reveal this if you don't want to. How is Nesta feeling being back, finishing her mission?
Conflicted.
Okay. The four of you count as two,
Did it.
stand out front. The stone doors closed presently. What do you do?
So is this like some bridge to the angels or something?
No, there's not a lot of angels here. It's just me, right? Just me.
Oh, what was the other?
R.I.P.
So is this your temple then?
Yeah.
Oh damn. Didn't know you were such big stuff.
Well, I mean, I don't own it. I just work in it.
You don't have to be so modest.
Shall we go inside?
Sure, love to check it out.
Sliding the stone door open, having to give a little bit of extra oomph to it. The hallways open up, extending out into the main prayer room, where you can see now that statue, that womanly figure, the
That's
transition.
the choir. They're rehearsing
Yes,
right
they're currently singing. Yes, it's interesting seeing this statue of Lunaris in the center now. Now having officially seen her, spoken with her, had one-on-one engagement with. It's not just her presence and her power that has proven her existence, but a face, eyes, a mind.
Is the statue like accurate looking, or is it more of an interpretation?
It doesn't do it enough justice because the statue is stagnant and she is ever changing. It doesn't capture the change.
That's a great answer.
Is there anyone around?
There's a few people in the prayer hall. A couple faces that you recognize, though some new as well. I have to pull up notes. Got him.
So this is where we go to pray
Explaining to
to
Maverick.
Lunaris, goddess of the moon.
Okay, so this is more Lunaris' place than yours.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're like her right hand, right?
I'd like to be. I'm like her underling, doing her bidding.
You were described from her as her blade.
Or, you could call me a blade. Because I do that too.
That's pretty cool.
You'll notice
That's pretty
the windows are all a specific kind of stained glass that makes a prism on the floor when the sun hits it. So
Note, it's actually when the moon hits.
when the moon hits it, I'm sorry, tired from travels.
Within the area, there would be one individual. I don't know what that means. I'm making them up right now.
Do it. You won't.
You do see an individual named Ilya, who is another residing prism for the temple.
Ilya, blessed day.
As she steps forward, you see a female half-elf, blonde hair, though ever so present shock of like pastel blue underneath, extending and intertwining into a braid that extends to the middle of her back. Fair skin, a little bit of freckling on the face, and lavender eyes. Stepping forward. Nesta, you've returned.
I have, with great news.
You notice a hesitance, a nervousness.
I've heard of what transpired with Rayla. If that's what you're worried about.
It was, yes.
I encountered her soul on my travels, and I believe that now she is ready to be reunited with her body.
Oh. All right. Will you be performing the ritual?
I'm happy to do so, unless you prefer one of the others to accomplish the task.
The only one who could guarantee it normally would be Rayla.
Huh. Just 2 for 2.
Excellent. Let's talk more once Rayla's back.
Yes.
I'll start gathering everyone present in the temple.
Excellent. And you could tell them our mission to find the druids was a success.
You see that like brightness, that hopeful energy kind of return to her face. Some sorrows were weighing heavily for a while.
Ooh, yeah, I thought this place felt a little...
Yes, well, essentially our leader passed. So, yes, let me gather everyone. Rayla will be excited to hear about this as well. Or maybe you've already told her.
I don't recall now.
Either way, it is good to have you back.
Thank you. Good to be back.
Before you go, could you point me in the direction of my friend, Darek?
Yes, I could take you to his body.
I would appreciate that.
Yes. Right down this way.
Hey, boss, if she is gonna be wrapped up with, her people, you want me to take a crack at him, or?
Absolutely, please, yes.
That sounds fair.
A halfling individual, male, meets you and begins to take you down into the lower catacombs. This individual is a fractal, not a prism.
Okay.
Nerd.
Not everyone aspires to be a prism.
Oh, really?
No, not usually. It's really dangerous work.
Nah. Easy, dude.
We call it trivial work here.
Yikes, don't ever say that again.
I said the T word.
You know what? Double inspiration.
Character death.
How do I press it twice? Double click.
I already had double inspiration playing 2
Oh,
characters.
damn it! Right.
Broke the code.
Please follow me.
Use that with accuracy.
Leads you along out into the back main courtyard area, and extending across there has been a shrine that has been built. Rayla's body is currently laying on a pedestal with like silk cloak laid over her body.
Before you head over there, the professor would ask you if you want him to hang around, or do you want to keep this more of a personal church affair?
Oh, you're welcome to come if you want.
Okay. I'll tag along.
I imagined waiting till the evening.
Oh.
But it is entirely up to you.
I mean, I believe I had thought she might want to, be around for the evening.
All right.
So, you know.
Yes, I can gather some prisms who can assist in the ritual.
Sure, yeah. Sooner the better.
Right. She races off. You see her body laying on the pedestal. A slight breeze from the north comes rolling through the area, gently moving that bit of cloth, obscuring her body. Would you like to do anything?
I will grab her hand
Okay.
and reassure her that everything's going to be okay.
All right.
And then wait.
Rangwood. And Maverick. You were brought below. Right, I'm everywhere. You were both brought below into one of the catacombs, brought off to the left-hand side. As you're walking by... No, never mind. As you're walking along, you turn into one of these simple yet elegantly crafted waiting a catacomb. It's hard to say exactly what this space is. It just seems like a place to preserve and hold a body for an important time. Your Gith friend, Dark, is laying on a stone pedestal. That same type of cloth that would be over Rayla.
It's just
Is
like a
over
place
him.
where there's like multiple bodies like that?
No.
Okay.
One singular body.
Just, okay.
You pass by a number of different small alcoves that have like a similar setup. Some have a body laying on there with a cloak over. Most are empty though.
Okay, well, she'll walk up to Dark and, just kind of look down at the sheet and...
You can barely make out vague features of his form, the coloration of his skin, the shape of his ears, the curvature of his nose.
I'll just look down at him and Renwin will say, "You never had to bring me with you. I only really slowed you down. You're probably the only person I met until recently who ever did something for me without ulterior motives. And well, you saved my life. I hope I can save yours. But if not, I'll find a way to bring you back to your people." So Maverick, what do we need to do?
give me a little bit to get set up, but, well, if you got something like that to say to kind of, coax him back over, that'd be good. It'd be better if we had a few more people, but kind of got to work with what we got.
Okay. I can offer something too, right?
You can offer something physical, you can offer words, you can offer a performance.
But they don't like stack. I can't do multiple
Only
things.
one person at a time can contribute. Which, if you succeed, would lower the DC. Up to 3 people can contribute, excluding the person performing the ritual.
Do the other guys know him fairly well at all? I mean, do you want to tackle this now, or do you want to wait a little bit?
No one really knew him very well. They never really even got his name right, so.
Dang. I thought I was bad with names.
I think that we should just do this now, and if it's gonna work, it's gonna work.
Hey, you're the boss. My chest would, and I'll take the box out and connect to it, and then pull a wire and hand it to you.
Okay. I just like hold on to it, or?
Hold on to it, do your thing.
What do you offer? Again, doesn't have to be something physical. It can be words.
Okay, I'll kind of look down at him and say, "Look, Darek, I don't know what you want. I don't even know if you want to come back." It sounded like when I talked to you, maybe you were fine with whatever fate, so I guess I should be too, but, I'd really love to meet your people someday. I hope that it's with you. You always made me feel, even though you knew I wasn't, you made me feel like a part of your family and part of your people. I wasn't even that. I really fucking hope you wake up. That's all I got.
Roll me persuasion with advantage.
Yeah, baby.
Nice job.
Not 20.
Okay.
Nice.
Natural 20.
Oh, yeah. Too bad the DC was natural 30.
Too bad.
Natural 20s.
Roll a natural 50 on a D4.
Plus 10, 30.
Do you have a plus 10 to persuasion?
Mm-hmm.
Are you expertise in that shit? You fucking...
Rogue's gonna rogue.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, skill monkeys. It's your turn.
Okay. With your words, the wire feeds into the box. And I'll pick it back up, insert it in, and that kind of same energy, not as intensely as when the professor was brought back, but that energy will kind of surge down and coalesce into my hands as the plates kind of unfold, revealing a more like silver type of metal underneath. And all right, hope this is enough.
Removing the cloth.
Clear.
Would you like to know the DC?
No.
Yes.
We have one no, 2 yeses.
It's fine if everyone wants it.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with no because Raglan said no.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh my god, just roll the fucking dice.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's an 18.
Oh, yeah.
That's a GG.
The best roll you guys have ever had on Revivify.
DC was natural 30, though. So.
DC was 6. With a natural 20, I decreased it by 4 rather than just by 2. A little something extra since you're the only one contributing.
And you rolled that 20.
But with getting an 18.
Where's that?
And it is immediate. He blinking, except still not comprehending any sight.
Oh.
Renguin will immediately like gasp, like she did not think this was gonna work at all. I mean, she didn't doubt Maverick. She was just like, fuck. We brought so many people back to life. I don't know if he's coming. And she'll just immediately like wrap her arms around his neck and just start crying.
Oh. Where am I?
But only like 3 tears, and then she'll get her shit together.
What happened? He kind of reaches, holding a body, and his arms start to tighten a bit because he doesn't know who the fuck this is.
And then I'll take the sheet off of his. Oh, that's not gonna help, but she'll do it anyway.
Sheet's off.
I forgot he was blind.
He's very blind.
At least you get his name right.
Just for a second, I forgot him.
Yeah, he's maneuvering into a chokehold
Okay.
here pretty soon.
I will sense that, and I will go, Tarek, it's me. It's Renguin.
And he loosens his grip. Bring a guy back to life and... yeah, I can't see. I still can't see.
Yeah,
Yeah, sorry, can't fix that.
Who is that?
Oh, that's Maverick. He's wonderful. He
Ow.
just brought you back.
Oh, God. Okay. That sucked.
Yeah, you should probably get some rest. Can I help you up? We'll find one of the gem people.
Renguin, if I'm being honest, I don't exactly know what you do after you come back from being dead.
Food? Are you hungry?
Yeah, food. Uh-huh.
I think
Okay,
that was one
great.
of the first things Professor did. And Glenn.
Food would be great.
Okay, let's get you up. Let's. Man, it's good
You
to see
sit
you,
him
old
up.
man.
And he starts to kind of like touch your face ever so slightly and observing your new form.
It's gonna be different than you remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. You're still you.
Yeah, let's get you some food.
Yes, please. He'll kind of arm over your shoulder.
Maverick, can you help me with
I'll
this?
just.
Oh, I'm in the sky.
I don't think you need to. You don't have to.
I I just put him over my shoulder.
Maverick, easy with him. Easy with him.
He's been mostly dead all day.
I feel gravity, but I don't see anything. As we pull away from this moment, Nesta and Professor.
Maybe we should wait for Wolfgang to show up before we...
All right. Wolfgang and Frogman.
So, I was thinking of giving her this deck of cards. What do you think?
Where are we?
You were outside the front courtyard,
Okay.
essentially where you approached the dock. He got on the gondola and came across.
I was gonna give her one of the other magic items.
Wait.
But-
Who?
Semolina, of course. Who'd you think I was talking about?
I don't know. Nesta. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I
You're gonna
got
give her the deck of cards?
Yeah, I heard decks of cards in this world can do special things.
Can it?
This world that we all live in. Not that this is a different world. In our world.
It's a very odd thing to say, but you're an odd little guy. So
Our
that's
normal
fair.
world.
Our normal, completely average world.
Close one.
Was it, Zach? Because it felt like you ran into the wall.
No, narrowly escaped it. Good thing I'm smooth. Performance check, nailed it.
Yeah, like
Wait,
a
where's
Ken
my
doll.
dice
We
tray?
already know this.
Your dice aren't in the correct order. I did not sit there. That's all her. Anyways, can we continue on the scene?
Yeah.
Plus, Lauren.
It's coming in real fast.
Yeah, what do you
He
think?
gets real cagey when he gets caught.
So, you're going to give her a deck of cards.
Is that a bad idea?
I mean, do you like this girl?
And she's kind of cool.
Yeah. I kind of think a deck of... I mean, do you want to just be, like, friends with her? Or is this, like, you know...
I don't know, like special friends.
I think a deck of cards is the wrong idea.
Gotcha.
I mean, a gift is a smart idea.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if a deck of cards would work.
I have a bag of sand.
Yep,
All
you
the
sure
ladies
do.
love him.
Nothing else?
Oh, goodness.
The amount of
I
things...
could give her, like, 200,000 gold?
What are you, her dead uncle? No, you, like...
You know all about dead uncles.
I do. Thank you very much. It's still recent, all right?
Your dead uncle.
Okay, so we'll workshop it.
Yeah, we'll workshop this. I mean, she's at this temple now, right? I think she's under the care of this temple. Pretty sure that's what
Yeah,
happened.
I think she, like, splits her time sometimes here, sometimes with our guild.
Yeah, but maybe, some sort of religious iconography or, like, I don't know.
If I melt this gold into, like, a golden calf? Do you think that would?
Seems blasphemous, but okay.
Oh, okay.
I was picturing part of the lake.
And I also think it'd be like the calf would be this big, right? I mean, that could be cute, though. That's a cute little figurine. You know what? Do you know any metalsmiths?
Yes.
Excellent. Well, we'll talk to that person and get this thing turned into a new thing, and you'll be on your way to wooing your girl.
Okay.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to open these doors Aragorn style.
Oh my god.
In slow-mo.
Yep.
What are you, the
your new
Night
paladin has
Flame?
arrived. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You'd be- yeah.
About that for a
The
second.
fucking night flames.
Kind of looking around. It's kind of somber in here.
Actually, it's in a fuss right now.
Feels like it used to be somber in here.
Yeah. People are actually moving about rapidly, gathering candles, incense, honey.
Hey,
Yeah, by your entrance, I thought people would pay more attention to you.
they're busy apparently. What are you doing?
Preparing for the ritual
What ritual?
to bring Rayla back
Where?
out in the back courtyard.
What are you doing? You doing anything super important at this moment? You going out there right now?
Yes.
Take us with you.
What is this?
Take us with you. Whatever
You
you're...
said take this with
I
you.
said take us with you.
Oh, I missed that
I
part.
will.
Sorry, it's an accent from his homeland. Sometimes,
Really not.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. Follow
Opening
us.
those doors did nothing.
Hate this place already.
Ushering you guys out, he leads you forward. Nesta and Professor. A number of people begin to clutter and crowd the area. A lot of people wanting to bear witness to what you were about to perform.
You're here.
Wolfgang and Frognan amongst them.
Wolfgang, I wondered if you'd help me with this.
Of course.
Whatever you need.
Ferdinand, I have a very important job for you.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh wow.
I already love this. Where's this going?
I need you to go find
Blue flowers.
some blue flowers.
With red.
With red flowers.
I'm pretty sure we made this joke already.
Oh no.
I need you to go collect some incense and spread the smoke around the area to cleanse it. Can you do that for me?
Yeah, okay, I'll go smoke some incense. Alright, I'm on it.
Okay.
Roll,
no.
roll me an investigation check.
Yeah, I just transferred over to the 2024 rules, so I have
Oh.
expertise in investigation
That's
and
true.
advantage. So...
Double that one.
Wizard's gonna wizard, dude.
29.
Jesus Christ.
That's some professor numbers.
Dude, you're smoking some incense right now. You find probably 3 sticks of incense. Each one is probably worth 100 gold pieces.
Whoa.
Smooth. This has got to be wrong. I'm gonna find a prism and ask him what to do, what breathing techniques or whatever to do with them.
Okay. You find
Nothing to inhale.
you find a tall human man, dark brown skin, brown eyes.
How tall?
Probably 5'8". Who's kind of carrying like seats and is just kind of like very like wrapping up church style, and just kind of sees you like going at it on the incense. It's just like,
Going at it.
do you
Help me!
yes, you need it clearly.
I don't think I have the proper rolling technique.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the problem. Stop.
Okay.
take this chair.
I'm a little lightheaded.
Yes,
Okay.
inhaling like that can do that.
Okay.
What are
I'm
you
just
doing
gonna
with
sit on the
these?
chair. It's
You
for.
sat on the chair.
It's for the resurrection ritual.
Right. Who told you to get this?
Nesta, she's back. Do you
Oh.
know Nesta?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do. Right.
I
okay.
think she needs someone to be like an alternate state, or like maybe it helps me commune with other planes.
Do you know what incense is?
Smelly shit.
You're not wrong. Pick up the chair. Follow me, please.
All right, mage hand the chair.
The chair weighs more than that.
I keep telekinetic shoving the chair.
Please stop shoving the chair.
Yeah, exactly.
Echoing in the halls. There's someone praying in the corners.
I'm just a little guy.
It sounds exactly like what
The
would happen.
most chaotic, but supposed to be like.
I miss being here.
I imagine it
Can't bring us
behind him and
anywhere.
him just going.
You annoyingly scoot this chair across the
my
stone
God.
flooring,
Y'all.
all the way out into the courtyard. And this prism couldn't be more upset. Nesta, you are greeted to this site. This
Alright.
individual comes walking up to you, handing you the 3 incense. Your friend was trying to smoke it.
It hit kind of rough, not gonna lie.
Listen, Froggy, you don't smoke this. You just wave it around and let the smoke be in the air. You want to try again? Go over there and do it in the corner.
Okay. I'll
way
I'll
to-
go do an interpretive dance in the corner.
Do you light them?
Do I light him first?
How was he
Yeah,
smoking in the
definitely.
first place? if it wasn't
No, I
there?
imagine he wasn't. He just had it in his mouth, inhaling.
Oh.
No smoke was on
my
it.
God.
So,
Sniffing
what's this
paint.
guy's name that brought him to me?
This is Kraylin.
Kraylin, will you show him how to use it?
You and me, buddy.
Fognand, I have seen what you're capable of. You can light that with your mind.
Okay, fine. And I light it with my mind.
Okay, fine.
And I go just like very calmly, very gently, very like with precision.
Very demure.
Nope, I purposely do not say that word. Light it around in a very ceremonial manner.
Okay.
You said it. No.
As you begin your interpretive dance, setting the stage. Is there anything anyone would like to be doing? Maverick and Rangwin, by this point, you guys would be coming out of the lower catacombs, Darik in tow.
Okay.
Well, over your shoulder.
I mean, did we find food for him already?
Sure.
Okay. Then he needs to take a nap. He doesn't need to be here. I'll tell him that.
I mean, I can make my way to the infirmary and lay down.
Hey, you, over there.
Huh?
Where's the infirmary?
Huh?
All right, you come with me, pal. And I will walk him to the infirmary.
You're so metal.
It's accurate.
Are you removing Maverick?
Sure.
Okay.
Then I guess I will.
It's exhausting being in every scene.
Well, I mean, I'd probably go with Maverick because he'd get lost without me.
Somebody just told me where the infirmary was.
I know, but Rengwin believes that you'd be lost without her.
You do know there's a hubbub in the back courtyards, but that's up to you.
Yeah, the hubbub can wait until,
Fair enough.
and then I'll just, I don't have anything specific I want to say to him. I'll just, once he's done dropping off Dark, I would just walk back with Maverick.
Nesta,
Yes. Duh.
is there anything you would like to be doing, or what? What?
What?
Is there anything you would like to be doing, or are you ready for the ritual?
I think we're ready.
Okay. Let me get a little change to music.
Shit. I have, hold on.
Did Kyla say
And we
anything
can have
yet?
some prisms help
Not
us
presently.
too, right? Some
Yeah.
people.
Are you leading this ritual?
Yep.
Incense is lit. Is there anything extra you would like to add in flavor, or?
I will cast a little light and just light her shroud.
Okay.
Come on, baby.
Lighting the shroud of cloth begins to glow. Who's contributing to the ritual?
Me.
You are currently casting the ritual. You cannot
I
contribute.
can't contribute.
No.
Right.
I mean,
You're focusing on the spell.
I'll probably contribute.
Okay.
I don't know where I am.
The professor would concede to other prisms before attempting to.
Yeah, if no one steps up, 3 prisms will step forward.
That feels right.
They seem more appropriate.
Okay.
I stepped up.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Wolfgang?
stepped
He's
up.
Lunaris's
Step
boy.
up.
As you step
For
forward,
boy.
Wolfgang.
Use your words.
I wish. I did use my words.
Inspire.
Kind of standing over her. She's an elf, right?
She is. She's a high elf.
She's sturdy, bro.
Oh yeah. Kind of looking at Nesta, and I take the shield off my back and kind of put it over her. Say, I was always under the impression that you shielded the people here. That's what I did there, and kept everyone safe here. And it seems like when they needed you, you were there for them, and it'd be very, very beneficial for your people and your cause to come back and lead these people once more.
Okay. Roll a persuasion check.
30-20.
Okay. As you step back, another prism will step forward, or the first prism will step forward, who will sing, singing a hymn, a chant, coaxing the body back with a performance. That was a natural 19.
Oh, they're pretty good.
As she finishes, she steps away, and a second prism will step forward. Who will dance? Acrobatics instead. The performance is not meant to capture attention, but it is to demonstrate grace, the fluidity of life in motion.
Love that. 10 out of 10.
Showing her soul why she should come back. Acrobatics. Natural 16. If you would like to say anything, it doesn't necessarily contribute specifically to the ritual, but that doesn't have to stop you.
I forgot to reset my thing. I would say something along the lines of how life, like the moon, is a cycle. And in this case, we ask that the cycle be reset by her will of the moon.
Indeed. Wow. As you
That's what it sounds like.
casting your Revivify spell. Actually, let's go blue.
What's the DC?
Seems like 4.
It seems like everyone passed, probably 4.
Probably 4. 17.
Dude, we just bringing
doubt.
bitches back
That
left and
3
right.
was just staring at me.
What was the DC?
4.
Nailed it.
3
I say
major
anytime
successes.
we come across a dead body, we just try to revivify
We
it.
just constantly are just
3 for 3.
We can't fail.
Then the angel of death comes after us.
You still got my touch.
That'd be a good
necessarily.
storyline.
Only if you wish people back.
We haven't done that either. Focusing in as that light washes over the shroud, beginning to grow in coloration, and it flashes again as everyone kind of holds their breath for a moment. And Rayla inhales, letting the cloth rise. Her eyes flickering open. She rolls over to the side, lifting past that shroud, staring at you. Her pupil bringing her back to life.
Welcome back.
Yeah, baby.
I knew you would do it. I am exhausted. And she kind of looks around, taking in the surroundings, how many people are here present, watching this miracle. It's odd. I'm used to being on the other side of this. Did you get approval from the council?
I don't know if you know Nesta, but she's asked for no one's approval.
First question.
We are the council.
What a nerd.
That's fair. That's a fair question.
I'm completely messing with you.
Oh my god. Oh god, don't do that, Rayla.
She stumbles off of the pedestal and kind of collapses onto you a little bit.
I'll pull her up.
And she brings you into a tight hug, and people erupt into cheers and applause.
Yeah, baby.
You still dancing?
Guess who's... Yeah.
He's like raving in the corner, just colored
It's
fingers.
like Jimmy Jr.
Yeah.
It's Jimmy Jr.
Smoke cloud all around him.
She kind of leans back and cradles your head and kisses your forehead.
Oh.
You've grown so much.
I've changed.
You have. You're a prism now, I can tell. And tonight,
We'll get nude.
we will have you ascend. Though I may just watch.
That's fair. You need to get your strength back.
All right, stop cheering and yelling. Get back to work. People kind of quiet down, and she looks to a couple of the prisms who assisted. We have some preparations for tonight. Gather the 3 paths.
I don't recall. Is Revivify only good for once a day, or is that something I can cast?
Because it doesn't normally have a ritual tag attached to it. This is being cast as a ritual, so it does not burn the spell slot.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Love that.
The caveat is, if you fail in this form, nothing can bring the soul back, short of a wish.
Cool.
All right.
So we still got to bring your dad back.
Yeah, didn't Rayla say she's not gonna do anything the rest of the day?
I can do it.
So, I believe you. I do. I'm pretty sure Rayla can, like, always do it.
You wouldn't be standing here if I couldn't do it.
Well, fuck, you're right, let's go.
Okay.
Rayla.
He's
I
a
kind
member of the order.
I do one of these. Got the armor.
She sees the mark on your hand.
Oh.
Lunaris has appointed him as. Was it her voice?
Night flame.
Night Flame. Was it the
title.
voice?
My name, Night Flame.
Was that it? The voice of Lunaris? Is that-
Something to that effect.
Night
yes.
Flame.
Night flame, voice. Did you receive a title as well?
I did. Something. The sword.
Really cool.
Moonwalker.
Moonwalker. Was it Moonwalker?
You're a moonwalker. You are the,
We made a lot
Moonwalker.
of
You're a
Michael Jackson jokes.
moonwalker.
I am so
you're Nesta Fane moonwalker.
excellent. Moonwalker.
Deuces.
sword.
Sword. Interesting. All right. Well, rest. Welcome back. Thank you for bringing me back.
Can I carry you to your quarters?
I'm quite all right. I can carry myself. I'll be slow, but I can do it.
I'm gonna do it anyways. I gotta pick her up.
Right. Thank you.
You really do not weigh very much. And start walking towards.
It's a very strict diet.
Fantastic. You were also dead. Lead the way.
How am I to lead
With
the way?
with your voice.
Right.
Death does wonders for
She
my figure.
Starts pointing.
Best diet plan ever.
As we move away from this moment. Kailas.
All right.
Where am I?
That's a great question.
I thought I was going to the temple.
Were you heading to the temple as well?
Yeah,
Okay.
after that conversation. So
Alright.
you tell me where I'm at.
I would say you just arrived at the temple. The doors closing as you step off of the gondola.
Alright.
And Semolina's with you. What's that look for?
You came out of nowhere. Sorry. Quite quiet you are.
Us dwarves are naturally stealthy.
I've heard that about you.
Mhm.
How you been?
I've been good. How about you?
Just stellar. You know, life's really going great.
Are you actively trying to lie?
No, I don't care enough to lie to her.
Okay. What's your bonus to deception?
13.
13, so DC 23. I still don't beat it. And I rolled an 18.
Jeez.
She's not that high a character. She kind of looks you up and down, just, all right. You should.
Quite sure. Question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen Mr. Nand lately?
I mean, when he arrived. But, not since then, no.
So you two haven't been getting up to no good or anything like that?
Not since the festival.
Would you like to?
I mean, I enjoy spending time with him, yeah.
I'm just saying, your mom's not here to really stop anything, so
Well, she left a couple of weeks ago.
perfect. And now Mr. Nand's back, and you two could get into some trouble together.
That's a fair point. Maybe we'll hang out tonight.
I think that's a grand
Wait.
idea.
But that is an Ascension. I have to be there. Maybe after.
After. Great idea.
Are you going to walk in, or can I just...
I was planning on going in. It's yeah. Let's we go walk in. Yeah.
She goes out and opens up the doors, leading you in. Some people are starting to pour into the main prayer area. The mood is bright and lively. The atmosphere celebratory.
Well,
This is a nice change of pace.
things been a bit solemn lately.
Since Rayla died, yeah. I wonder what's happening.
My guess is that those friends of mine brought her back.
Her eyes start to widen. As she begins to run forward, Wolfgang, you come around the corner, carrying Rayla. And Semolina, shock and awe.
Hey there. Look what I got.
She's kind of like arms around your neck, just... Hi, Semolina. I'm embarrassed to be found in this position.
You should not be walking. You were dead 20 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm. I know. Semolina's just like... jaw dropped, not able to...
It worked. Nesta brought her back.
The only person I've ever seen do something like that before was my dad. She must be something.
She definitely is something.
More of a reason to aspire to her.
There you go.
Really? Her?
Of course, she's the reason I joined the temple in the first place.
There are plenty of places out there that you could join. that aren't
No,
so
I think this
religious.
is my home.
Really, can you cast something on him, or I don't know?
I really don't want to.
Do you have like a shut up spell?
I do, yes.
Oh shit, I was joking.
I just think being brought up in such a religious household, you'd think she'd want to rebel and get away from it.
I mean,
she is.
technically she is. It's a different religion, but
Is it really different?
Appenthal adheres to certain iconography, religious restrictions.
Different
Religious
pictures on the wall. I got it.
I mean, you're not wrong. Ideology.
Hey, let's have this semantics argument another time, and get you to bed.
Any ideology could be a religion.
Okay, yes, Rayla. Let's get
I was dead.
yes, Grandma. Let's get you to
I was
bed.
just about to say that.
Tell Wolfgang all about it.
Back in my day, there were only two gods.
I do like to think that she's like on this rant as I'm taking her.
She's getting like a little lightheaded.
Get your happy pills.
Is there anything anyone would like to be doing?
I'd like to revive my dad.
After
You eventually drop Rayla off into her.
Were Maverick and I at the ceremony? Did we make it back to the ceremony? No, we were still walking
kick
back.
open her door, toss her by the end of the
Probably
Good enough.
by dropping her Dark off at that point, like everything's concluding into the same timeline currently. You were all in the same space.
Because I would have gone back to find Nesta to see if she was going to need our help with anything.
Wolfgang and Frognan seem to be heading down into the catacombs.
Yeah, I'd
Where
like
you-
to grab the professor.
Sure.
I feel like, for some reason, I feel like he wouldn't want to miss it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
And
I wanna
invite
come
anyone else that
too.
wants to.
Would we be seeing them? Is that why you were bringing that up? Yeah.
I'd extend an open invitation to everyone.
Hey, we're
I'll
gonna
join. I don't
go.
want to solve them.
We're gonna go revive some more
I
people.
don't want to miss all of them. All right.
Bring a bunch of other people back to life.
Yeah. Is Semolina coming down too?
Yes.
We could use your help.
I was there. To see him be brought back would be quite the sight.
Yeah.
You were
She
there.
was there.
Right.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Incredibly irresponsible choice you made.
But it
Definitely
worked.
Definitely shouldn't have brought you to that fight.
Yeah, but we needed the money at the time.
That fight was the reason she wanted to join the temple, was because of Nesta.
The whirlwind of fucking health and death.
Well, her
Health and
her
death.
Twilight Sanctuary was ending
I'm
fear
saying,
effects on you guys.
She was she was a whirlwind of health
Yeah.
and death.
Yeah.
Killing things and reviving things.
Yeah. And so Lena just watched her. It was like, holy
And then,
crap.
and then got knocked out.
Yeah. Yeah. You all head downstairs to the catacombs, Wolfgang and Frognan leading. I would say you're close to the front as well. It gets a little narrow down in the lower catacombs. Turning pretty much immediately to the left, there is that little outcropping where Doubledan Dirtfist is still laying. No shroud across his body, but gentle repose still placed.
Okay.
You can do this, he said.
I did it to you.
Okay. Like father, like son.
Do you need anything, Frognan?
I don't know. This is kind of like asking the gods to help a homie out. Not really the direction my life was headed up until like quite recently. I mean, we'll see, I guess, right? Unless Kylos, you can just.
Not today.
Okay.
I would like to assist in some way if possible.
There's
if you'll
one.
allow it.
I think
Yeah.
there's supposed to be 3 people. What do you got? You're 2?
Oh, yeah, duh.
Obviously. Who's the 3rd?
I'll help.
All right, there's 3.
All right.
No idea what I'm doing.
Does Nesta want to do
And then I
this?
put my hands on him.
What does this look like for Wolfgang?
So he actually does this, and he's like,
Wait the fuck!
and as he's kind of doing this, his hands start kind of glowing this red color, and then he puts his hands down, Okay. What do you guys got?
The air turns still as the ritual is in effect. Who's going first?
If nobody else steps forward, the professor will go first.
Okay. Professor steps forward.
In my time, I've been able to do some of my own research and have discovered some very interesting things about your people, and namely about the Hollow God that you are part of. The devotion and the honor with which they fight to protect their own. And while maybe you do not execute this in the best way possible, I know that you did everything and sacrificed a lot for your family, for your people, for your heritage. Sacrifice that I am sorry that I had a hand in having you take. I hope it is the memories of your people, your family, and the memories that you missed that urge you to come back and maybe change your place in that history. Because I would like to make a history check for this.
I had a feeling. Go ahead.
Fashion
These
genius.
aren't the professor's dice.
Bullets come back to life.
Oh, not at advantage, right?
Not at advantage now. And I believe you're still exhausted.
Yes, so it's -4.
Yes.
Tactical revivify.
Can I tactically assess this? It's a history check.
No. I just because this one in particular is not the gathering of information, it's the retelling of information.
Tactical revivication.
Does not apply to this one.
23.
That's still great. That's still great.
Oh,
I totally. Yeah.
But it
I
could
was
be
like-
27.
I know.
I thought
I'm
you rolled like
sorry.
like a 10 or something.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 14.
You essentially lecture him with a history check. Though inspiring in nature. Who's
Right.
next?
The red light
I
starts
would
to
like
grow a
to
little
try
brighter.
and do a medicine check by casting a healing light over his body.
Okay. Burn me a spell slot and you got a deal.
Not worth it.
Those are finite. You never get those back.
You
What
You
else
just have to
would
burn a first
need
level
it
spell slot.
before
What else are we
long
doing today?
Yeah,
Keep stuck on the
just a first level spell slot.
Mhm.
I'll burn bless.
All right. Go ahead and make a medicine check.
That body's hashtag blessed.
To add a D4 to the revivify check.
22.
22. All right.
Oh, look at that body.
Like it's a little
He's
brighter.
dead.
Frogman.
Hey, Dad.
Oh God.
I want you to come back. I told you that yesterday? 2 days ago? Time's weird. Whatever I would say, maybe it holds the weight of something potential to come. But we both know our relationship never amounted to what a typical father-son relationship should. you have the chance to come back. And we can start our relationship anew. But I would like to maybe beckon the guidance of one that I should hope you miss above all. And I'm going to cast Sending to my mother. And I'm hoping that it's audible what I receive so that he can hear it too.
Okay.
Would you allow me to at least try for something like that?
Yeah, roll me an Arcana check.
Yeah.
Sorry, not Arcana. Just a spell check. D20 plus your intelligence modifier.
I'll
Remember
burn my
you-
inspiration for
I
that.
was just about to remind you.
Well, okay. 22.
22.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And I'll cast Sending to my mom, saying, "Hey, Mom." We're bringing Dad back. Here's your shot. What would you like to say?
You feel that connection. Pull. I was not ready for this.
Haha! Yeah, get it, bitch.
Gotcha, DM. Now you gotta contribute to this.
Audibly, you lousy
Son
son of
That's what I
a...
was thinking. Oh, you're gonna bring that piece of shit back.
Seriously.
A howler.
Yeah.
Is this Weasley?
She turned it a Weasley all of a sudden.
Because I have to keep it within 25.
Mm-hmm.
Could someone count for me?
That cog.
Sure. If that helps. Your son accomplished what you could not. He took on your burden. He took on what you pulled away from us for
You have 3 words left.
Eat it.
and finished it.
Damn, she mad.
She's big mad.
Mrs.
Would you like me to roll something? Would you like to roll something?
Keep both roll. Just it's an advantage. So.
This is...
Maybe let my spell check be the roll.
Well, what I like about it is
Intimidation.
go ahead and it's a persuasion check
Okay.
at advantage.
Alright. I'm really good at those. 12?
Advantage.
That's advantage.
That's advantage, don't worry.
Flash Genius plus 5.
17.
Nice, 17, I'll take it.
Can't wait to get you two away from each other. All right. Wolfgang.
Standing over him, this red glow from his hands, like kind of pulsating. All right. Looking around.
Remember, you gotta say it clear.
You're throwing me off.
Diagonally.
Lunaris, I beseech you to bring back this soul to this body. He has more to accomplish, and I think his family needs him. And then I pop the spell.
With the force of the Dragon Wrath Moon behind you. Here we go.
What's the DC?
What's the DC?
Do you want to know?
What's the DC?
No, roll first.
What's in the dice?
With 3 successes, the DC is 10.
Why is it
Oh,
so
he's
hard
died.
for
'Cause he's
John?
died a
He's
couple
died
times.
multiple times
Oh,
in his life.
fucking shit.
Ooh.
Woo!
15.
Oh my god.
It was almost.
No, he's not dead yet.
No, we don't
Nobody
make it.
died!
So you got a 12
Mm-hmm.
on that last one, which the DC was 12 by the 3rd attempt,
Yeah, baby.
which dropped it down to a 10. He started at a 16.
So that comment of him having died before way back was actually kind of true.
Mm-hmm.
Guess you didn't have a sigil then.
Okay, everyone's back. Yay.
The bursting of the Dragon Wrath Moon's power.
Oh, thank God.
I think either.
And he...
Same
It's the
difference.
last time I lie on my resume.
Then I don't actually do that.
No, he's in death saves.
Lay on hands. And then I hit him again.
I just yo-yo this motherfucker. 1 point. Out. 1 point. Out. 1 point.
I'm gonna do that 40 times.
Yep, 45.
Or 45 times.
An hour passes.
I know this seems brutal, but it had a purpose.
And then I use my Warlock D6s for 2 more times.
I'll run up and give Wolfgang a hug. You did it.
I'm actually down here. This is awkward. We'll lift you up.
Oh. Okay. This is familiar. All right.
While I'm like kind of being held like a little boy in Wolfie's arms. Welcome back, Dad.
I drop you. I like.
He rolls off and hits the ground, like flat face first.
Wait, lay on hands.
He starts to like push himself up.
I put 10 points of HP into him.
It's not HP that he's missing. He's on points of exhaustion right now.
Oh. Well, I don't do that.
Going up to you and then just like falling onto you with a hug.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Your mom's pissed.
Yeah. I bet she's glad you're not dead.
Well, we'll see about that.
Yeah. I'm glad you're not dead.
Thank you. You had no reason to do this.
Well, I get why you did what you did. I don't know if I said this to you in the sigil or not.
A little bit.
I don't really remember what I said there. Alternate dimensions make my head all fuzzy. But we have a chance at a new start. And I'd like to start that now.
And don't.
He
Fuck it.
pulls back, looking you in the eyes. I would love nothing more.
Oh, okay, this is kind of exciting. Hey, Wolfie, would you carry him to a bed?
Sure. And I pick him up and hoist him over my shoulder like a sack of potatoes.
Thank you, Wolfgang.
Yeah, you bet.
Yeah. Yeah, you're still mad at me.
And then I'll jump into your other arm.
Nesta. Professor. Thank you.
You're like he's like upside down over my shoulder.
Yeah,
like,
as you're like
I'm, like,
walking away,
doing
he's
this
just
move.
like looking at you guys. Ow.
Kinda
Ow.
carrying
Oh,
you.
and we're on the stairs. Ow.
Oh, you're
Like
quit
holding
being
you
a
like a
baby.
baby, like by the butt.
Holding you by the butt. He's like over my shoulder like this.
No, you're
Two
holding
babies.
them both by the butts and they just have to stare at each other.
Like Ken dolls on a shelf.
Oh God! As we're walking, so what was being dead like? Did you see like weird small children?
What?
What?
Sorry, like, did I tell you that I died?
You did. I brought it back. Like I brought you back.
He brought me back. I saw a little dude.
Oh. I mean, you're a little dude.
Yeah, was he littler
We
than
are
me?
little dudes. He was maybe a little taller.
Okay, a big little dude.
Okay.
You never saw him when you were dead?
I mean, a big little dude is not a lot to go off of. And if I'm being honest, I was stuck inside the vault while I was dead. So I saw the professor. I saw Rayla and
I
Glenn and...
saw someone briefly before I was brought back.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
Was he like a dude a little bigger than me? Kind of creepy, but like stoic and like seemed like he was totally at peace with death?
Stoic and didn't have a face.
Is that a little dude that I saw?
No. Little dude you saw had a face.
This was he was well dressed, dapper, I would say.
My dude?
Black cloth. Simple. A singular left black angel wing.
The dudes are emerging.
Not my dude.
Different dude.
Different dudes of death.
Professor, the person you described sounds like Maljakai. The shepherd of death.
I believe that sounds somewhat familiar.
Death bitch. A little bit, yeah. He's responsible for ferrying souls to where they need to go.
Oh.
Rides in a black chariot pulled by 2 skeletal horses.
Yes, that was there. He
Sounds badass.
asked me to get in, and I
Lovely tickets.
politely told him that I was waiting for my friends to bring me back. And thankfully, I was right in that.
Yeah. All right. Never mind.
Little dude.
Yeah. I'll ponder that for a bit.
Might be beneficial to find a large library to look into on that.
Yeah, the
Or-
professor's my large library.
An old library.
The professor's also my old library.
He's not wrong on both of those.
It's all fair.
He is old.
Yeah. All right. It sounds like we got to go to the library later, Prof.
Well, I'm always fine with that.
Yeah.
Maybe after at least one more day of sleeping.
Whatever. I always thought that the pursuit of knowledge was restful in and of itself.
He was dead yesterday.
Feels like weeks ago.
He was dead yesterday.
Yeah, I was.
Sorry, he was dead 2 days ago. You were dead yesterday. Or was it the other way around? It's the other way around.
As you drop off Doubledan Dirtface.
I actually do kind of like unceremoniously
Yep, I deserve all of this.
kind of standing over him.
Uh-huh.
So guess what?
What?
When you're all rested,
You want to hit me and fight me?
yeah, we're gonna fight.
Yeah, just because you know you can kick my ass now.
I mean, you've attacked me when you could kick mine, so we'll call it even, eh?
Did I attack you? Or did I stand menacingly and threatening?
6 in one hand. Rest up. You'll need it.
As I'm carried away, I'm gonna send a message to
I
my
need to
dad.
calculate my weapon masteries now.
I definitely set you down at this point. I do not carry you.
Nice. Well, then I'm gonna like grow onto your leg or something like that. And I'll send a message to my dad so that this guy can't hear. Don't worry, I'll rig the fight and make it even.
Yes.
I love you.
Shenanigans.
Did we all follow them to
It
this?
seems
It's up
like,
to you.
seemed like there was a walk and talk out there.
Yeah, that's up to you guys.
Yeah, but then we're heading back to the common space now, yeah?
I mean, I would say maybe we're waiting. I don't know. I would have at some point gone up to Nesta and said, "So it looks like you were successful with Rayla.
Yes.
Maverick here was able to bring back Darik, and then now that we have Doubledan back, it looks like wow, we're 3 for 3.
Whew. It's a blessed day.
2 for 2, 3 for 3. Great job out there.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah. Actually, and Maverick's gonna flip out a blowtorch from his finger.
Reveals it. Sorry. I was
He's gonna pull a blowtorch out and he's gonna
Oh, nice. Okay.
Sick.
instead of a kill count, it's a
Revive
a
count.
save count.
That's
Sick.
good.
I
That's,
kind of
that's
wanted
cool.
to see that and go, it's never going to work.
That's gonna be shit.
Yeah. I'll offer you a little knife.
I'm good.
So Nesta, I've been hearing buzz about your ascension. Is that already?
Ascension! Everyone's
Oh yeah.
in a
that.
tizzy
Is
around
that-
this.
How did they know you were coming?
They didn't. We told them when I showed up and they
Oh, and
kinda
they-
jumped
oh.
into action.
Wow.
I mean, they always knew she was on her journey,
They're industrious here.
so they always knew when she came back.
You guys really know how to
I do
pull
when
a
she
thing,
comes back.
pull a party together here,
The
huh?
parting
Well, I
planning
mean,
committee
this is kind of what they do.
Yeah.
I don't get it. You're
Roll
already an
ascension.
angel. How are you ascending? to something you already are.
Well, I've ascended in theory with Lunaris, but I haven't ascended in rank with the temple.
It's a ritualistic thing, right?
Yeah.
It's a ritualistic thing. It's a ritualistic thing.
Titles and whatnot.
You Rangers are so technical.
So does this mean that
Right.
you'll be staying in Leminsa for a while?
I don't know about that. Maybe for a little bit, but I don't necessarily have to stay at the temple.
Oh, I just assumed once you climbed up in the ranks you'd have even more, I don't know, quests or responsibilities?
It's possible, but I can also make my own path.
You can go young.
And what's next on your path?
I don't know. Being Lunaris's blade, trying to help where I can. Stick with this group of ours for now.
I'm hearing myself talk right now. So vague.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, we don't really have anything on deck at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, I think the next was maybe to try to get to the Feywild, but do you have any ideas on how to do that? I mean, we had to...
It'll take some time, but if you're wanting to go back to the Feywild, I could...
Oh, I don't need to. I mean, I technically have to go back, but
Right.
you shouldn't have to come. It's...
But we're your family. Unless you...
Are you embarrassed
No.
by us?
I'm... Do you know how... Professor, help me out here. It's not just a plane you walk into. It's a dangerous,
Well, I mean,
crazy place.
if I can find the portal that I first came through, it's kind of a place you can just walk into.
Well,
No.
I don't mean physically, Professor. I mean with everything that's going on there.
Yeah, but you've been there for us. Why wouldn't we be there for you?
I don't think we're unfamiliar with danger. It's kind of in our whole shtick.
Okay,
And I currently have intentions to return home soon. If it coincides whenever you all wish to go in as well, then... No. I could show you around.
I mean, if your hot mom doesn't want us there, then...
I
I think she definitely wants us
think
there.
that it's better
I want
that
to see her,
my...
Mom.
Bram, you're supposed
Thank
to be
you,
helping
Bram.
at the bar!
He runs.
How did we get here?
You've been carrying him this whole time.
Damn it, I thought I left him!
No.
Here's
He's not
3
very good at
gold. Get back to the
bar.
bar.
Oh, wait, you totally did leave the bar. Holy shit.
He took the gondola.
he took the 3 gold, paid the gondola man.
Hey, George, gondola guy, take him back!
Cut to the gondola guy who's just like... and Randall just...
Oh, the bar!
And then give the poor gondola guy a free drink when he gets there, for goodness sake.
Sure.
Okay.
Look, Frognan, I...
Anyways.
So sorry. I was just so excited to play Bram.
Not... How do I put this? Not all of us have nice, inviting, welcoming parents.
Yeah, my
Okay.
dad's great.
Yeah, and your mom, amazing.
She actually is cool.
You know, I haven't met everyone's parents, but Wolfnans.
Wolfman.
Yeah.
That's their couple name.
Yeah.
Power couple.
Yeah.
Wolfman.
We together were
Wolfgang
frog. What was it? Frog Gang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fusion dance.
Another
Wolfnan,
amazing,
Wolftoria.
powerful, friendly woman.
Yeah.
Kylas's mom, very hot.
Yeah.
My mom is not someone you need to meet.
Well, she seems lovely, and I'm looking forward to meeting her.
I'd like to meet your mom.
I
I like how everyone's operating on an image that no one's actually seen.
Yeah. Yeah, but Lauren made it for us.
Yeah, she did.
And she's
She's seen
fine.
Oh.
I
We lost
look,
Dominic.
we can cross that bridge
I'm
when
dead.
we come to it, but I don't
Just unplug and replug.
And
I'm listening to you.
Press the power button on the
my
right.
mom is not someone that is gonna help us in any way.
She is right in that.
But
And you don't want to meet her.
Because once you meet her,
Look, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go there. We're going to have a conversation about how you're not really under her thumb anymore and that you're kind of your own person. And then, you know, we'll go our separate ways or we'll do whatever after that. We'll
Sounds
go to
like
do
us.
Kylus's thing and the professor's thing. One nice, happy trip to the Feywild. It'll be great.
have you ever been to the Feywild?
Do you think my
Wolfgang?
thing's in the Feywild?
What?
No, you,
Never mind.
your thing's on the
It's
on the
not?
plane,
No.
a different plane, isn't it?
Isn't it all the same thing?
Oh, the world is so much bigger than you realize.
Yeah, you're not going anywhere near
I've
the
never left
Feywild,
this
Wolfgang.
continent. Okay.
I think you should spend a year just educating yourself.
Let's
Wolfgang's down
have,
there just traveling.
I have plenty of time before I need to talk to my mother, and when I do, I can do it myself. No offense, Frogman. It's not that I don't think you'd be helpful, it's that I think she would eat you all alive.
She eats people.
Not
That sounds
literally.
kind of like a good time.
The Queen of the Winter Court is not someone to be trifled with.
Okay.
Look, we don't like the idea of you going into danger by yourself.
And that is very true as well.
I kind of don't like the idea of you getting murdered over, you know, hanging out with us.
She's not gonna kill me.
You sure about that?
Maim.
Yes.
In
She
prison,
just... I just need to convince
Enslave.
her
indoctrinate.
that I don't... that
Brainwash.
she doesn't need me. And she doesn't need me. She's never needed me.
You're not selling this right now.
It's not gonna be dangerous. It's just something that I'm gonna have to face by myself.
You were heavily implying that it is going to be dangerous to us.
Not for me,
That's
for
why
you,
told us all not to
definitely.
go.
Yeah. Yeah, we're coming.
Nesta,
Yeah, we are coming.
We got to help the three
No,
of you
you're good,
Fey
you're good,
people,
you're
and
good.
it'll be great.
You're good.
Oh, we're good. We're coming back online.
Yeah.
I'm alive again.
Wait, I can be part of the conversation again. I know they just strong-armed you into us tagging along with you, but also your agency is important and valid to me, and so whatever you want, I'm on board with.
No, I'm not into that.
thank you, Frogman.
Robot Nand.
I'm definitely going to come and help you. I told you, you saved my city. I'm going to come save yours or
Look,
whatever.
we have plenty of time to figure this out later. Let's build up the guild. Let's put some roots down here in Laminsa before we need to worry about any of that.
Great. When the time comes, you will let us know, won't you?
You're putting this on the back burner.
Absolutely.
Are you lying?
Yeah, you should insight check her.
You're lying to my face, aren't you?
Aren't you supposed to be a good liar?
How does
I'm
everyone know
lying
this without rolling a
brilliantly
single
right
insight?
now.
I know. I'm waiting.
Okay.
Instincts are out of this
Well-
world.
Well,
It's called being a person
what do
who's
we do
tried
for
sometime.
an ascension? Do we all get naked?
Sometimes. But
For a Prism Ascension, no.
not in this case.
I'll put my clothes back
I'd be
on.
happy to be naked.
He's already naked.
I like to think that you never saw like a moment where the clothing got removed. It just like cut and he was naked, and like, cut again. He's
Oh.
clothed.
I just Misty stepped out of my clothes.
Wait, you can do that?
I just want to
Use
say,
what
like,
goes with you, right?
as
The implications.
as we move along, and just anytime I've been like in a room with Kylus around, he will probably have at least 3 times caught me looking at him like, and looking at Nesta and just shaking my head.
Amazing.
I'm looking to see if I can see what she sees.
Great.
Spoiler alert, I can't.
You absolutely can. Hold on.
Wait, I can convince you.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's hot. Wait, hold on. I just need a bit of water.
Oh, it's holy water!
He's a devil. I knew it.
That's funny.
Horn, sprout, cloven hooves.
There's a tiefling all along.
Bahamut.
Bahamut's a
Or
dragon.
no, it's
Baphomet?
Baphomet. That's what I meant.
One of the times when you look at me, is there something I can help you with?
Not me.
Yeah. All right.
Keep walking.
I'll shoot like a look at Nesta.
I did tell her.
Right. All right.
there anything anyone would like to be doing before we move forward to the evening's event?
So, because it's been a couple of weeks, this is me talking like Frogman, but really this is Zach trying to bring a meta awareness. So we can't get the soul gem because it's currently in your ring and you can't get back in there until tonight, right?
No, I can.
Okay, we're just choosing to take care of shit and then get to a controlled
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
Because we put it in there last night. I long rested. Then we came out. So I can go back in today.
So whenever we're ready, if you want to bring us in, then you could.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As a brief reminder as well, you have a Starlight Shard.
Right. I would give that to them tonight at the
Okay.
at the thing.
Prism Jorgen will take it.
Yeah.
Fucking Jordan.
Looking it over, just kind of perplexed by the item in question, just... I think I have an idea of what to do with this. This is incredible.
Yeah.
Nessa, I'm very excited for you this evening.
Thanks.
You're like the chaperone of this temple.
You are HOTT OGO.
We still have more to prepare, but feel free to relax. Wash up from your travels.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Prestidigitating you.
I do have a bath in my room here, but thank you. I appreciate that. Wolfgang, can I talk to you for a sec?
Sure.
Can I have a moment with him?
Sure.
Kind of like looking at
Walks away.
everyone. Shall we?
Yeah.
Go to wherever that is private. Wolfgang kind of stands there, crosses his arms.
You step out into the corridor, stepping into the setting sun as the night sky begins to turn its oranges and purples.
Thank you for your help today.
Of course.
I'm sorry for what I did.
What did you do?
I betrayed your trust, and I acted on impulse, and put people in danger,
Why?
because I thought I knew best.
You were right.
Huh?
You did know best. That is where it was supposed to go.
Thank you.
But how you went about it.
Right.
Do you know what upsets me the most about this?
What?
When we first met, I got to look at everybody in the very dim room we were in, and my lack of dark vision, and I did my best to kind of discern. And I saw you, some kid, pink hair, not a care in the world. I was like, cool. Looking forward to dying defending this kid. Can't wait. Pretty soon you showed me that I was wrong and I shouldn't judge a book by its cover. You could more than take care of yourself. So I came at you with some preconceived notions just based on your look. And over the course of the past few months, you went from, in my eyes, some kid who was going to need me to defend them to a capable and incredible warrior. So when I woke up and found that this decision that Frogman and I came to had already been made for us, I was pretty upset by that. And it wasn't the idea, it was how you went about it. And I realize I'm just repeating basically what you just said, but I wanted to say it anyways.
I'm glad you were able to tell me that.
Just talk to me. Whatever you and Kylas have going on right now doesn't really matter to me. I trust you, and I trust you to make good decisions. That's what matters right now. Be careful.
Okay. I trust you too. And I'm glad that you're a part of this thing we have.
Just remember, 3-4 months ago, I couldn't have given a shit about gods. And now I'm wearing their symbol on my chest.
They're lucky to have you.
Well, it was you that brought me in.
Well, then I'm lucky to have you. And I'll give him a hug.
Got him.
The glistening of the lake water behind you all. The lunar pads
I stab her.
beginning
End of Game
to
of Thrones.
release spores into the sky that begin to glow. They're pearlescent purples and pinks. Evening approaches. Is there anything anyone else would like to do?
Not until after the ceremony.
I'm gonna plans after the ceremony. That's it.
I would go touch base with Dark and ask if he wants to be at the ceremony.
He will join. Yes.
Okay,
everyone
then I'll
everyone
bring him.
who was brought back recently is going to be there. Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Nesta, what would you like to wear?
What are you wearing,
What am I wearing?
The gala event. What you wearing?
Who
Who are you wearing today?
What's the vibe here? Like, is it uniform-ish usually, or is it casual wear, formal wear?
It's comfort, it's flow, it's silk, gossamer. It's not battle armor
It's not
or
armor, that's
yeah,
basically what I
yeah,
was-
definitely not
yeah.
armor. Lunaris is not necessarily, while she uses you for her blade, Lunaris isn't necessarily known for the destruction of evil. It is the protection
Right.
of those exposed to it.
I would rewear the sparkly silk dress I got on the turtle.
Okay. Very nice.
Turtle.
On turtle.
Turtle dress.
The turtle dress.
You were all brought into the main prayer chamber. Rows of benches have been set out for those who would like to sit. Off on the edges, you can stand. Lunaris' statue in the center towards the back. The moons. And all their faces. As the night approaches, that 3D prismatic rainbow sculpture begins to appear in the center
I'm smoking a fat joint
of incense.
Whoa, man, these colors.
The other ones, that other prism's next to you, just like, it's crazy, man. You're doing it right now.
God, I need this fan art so bad.
There's literally no one
If
there.
you'd like something better, I have it.
Whoa, chill out, man. It's an Ascension.
I do actually believe there would be some kind of like psychedelic.
Yeah, some sort of
Sense.
extra
Yes.
planar enhancement.
That is how you see
Absolutely.
God.
That's what I'm partaking in.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
The mushrooms.
This room smells like weed.
Love this church.
Yeah, there's some people get a little ascended.
It's all ascend tonight, baby.
We're all ascending. Hell yeah. In the
Sounds like a break.
center, right underneath and in front of Lunaris' statue, but just outside of that rainbow-colored 3D sculpture, essentially. 3 prisms stand. Nesta, you enter the chamber. The doors opening
Everyone's that.
a little bit. They're probably more opened for you. Very little effort needs to be happening from you tonight. And there is a pathway extending directly before you, centered right inside of that rainbow sculpture. All eyes look to you.
Uh-huh.
Wait, she's going inside the sculpture?
Yeah, so essentially what this is, it is a 3D light sculpture that is a rainbow coloration.
She's entering Lunaris.
But is she going into it, or is it
She would,
just...
it looks like you're meant to stand in the center of it.
And there's a choral rendition
I'll walk to
of
the
Dark Side of the
center.
Moon playing right now.
Stepping into that space, you see kind of behind one of the other prisms, behind Jorgen, is Rayla, who's sitting and watching, a little weakened, but wants to be here. Jorgen looks to you. Fractal Nest of Fame. You are here to honor an ascension. You took up the challenge to step out into the world, to give yourself an opportunity to grow, to learn, and change. And you have come back a prism. We take this evening to recognize you officially as a prism of Lunaris, changed and new. But there is a choice for you to make this evening. A path you wish to travel down. The path of destruction, as one of the prisms stands forward and pulls out a blade. The path of protection, another prism stepping forward, brandishing a shield.
Getting a toy.
Or the path of guidance, as another prism brandishing a cloak. Nest of Fame, what path do you walk in her darkness and her light?
In her darkness and her light, I walk the path of destruction.
Very well. As a blade does. Pulling out the starlight shard, he walks over to it. This brandished blade. Placing it over, and it begins to crack and break and combining onto the blade itself, and the blade turns a red, burning red.
Oh, I'm so jealous. So hard right now.
I present to you your tool of destruction, Crimson Starlight.
Amazing.
As you now have the blade Crimson Starlight.
Ah!
Add that
Welcome
shit.
home, mommy.
Is this a homebrew blade?
This is a homebrew blade, yes. This is a legendary longsword for you.
Amazing.
You are also given a +2 Amulet of the Devout.
Oh, just that.
Just that, casually.
Add that shit too.
Write that down. Write that down.
Jorgen looks at Rayla, who
+2.
smiles and nods, stepping forward. It is with my honor as well. That I see you guiding us into the future. And it is with great honor that I offer you the position of Grand Prism. Leader of the Temple of the Prismatic Knight.
From the back, Maverick's gonna be like, I thought you already was. What the fuck is happening right now?
I'm so confused.
I'll go, Maverick.
Sorry, boss.
I'm honored. Thank you. I accept the task.
Yeah, cheers erupt across this space. Nest of Fane, Moonwalker, Blade of Lunaris, and Grand Prism of the Temple of the Prismatic Knight.
Woo!
Got a long signature.
It is not a bad title to have. And we're gonna go to break.
I'll start carrying.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's just like
First of her name.
when she shows up to balls, like the announcer's just like, fuck. All right.
Nest of Fame!
Nest of Fame.
Moonwalker, Blade of Lunaris, and what was it? Grand Prism of
Of the
the...
Temple of the Prismatic Knight.
That's a fucking title.
Yeah.
For real.
3 titles.
Yeah.
3 titles.
All right. We will see you guys here shortly.
Yeah, boy!
Thanks, you had a good question. What kind of salary does
What are the tax write-offs with this?
$3.99.
Free night.
We'll see you here shortly.
Bye.
And welcome back. As the Ascension has wrapped up, not only a new prism announced amongst the Temple of the Prismatic Knight, but a new Grand Prism, the new leader of the temple, Nesta. You are the guest of honor this evening, and everyone erupts into celebration. People begin to pull out musical instruments, drinking, merriment. This is not a hoity-toity type of church gathering.
Oh, these clerics can get down.
These clerics fuck.
I get down.
Yeah. Drinks are had. Merriment is passed around and reveled.
Hell yeah.
Revels.
Did they invite like
Much
people
relevant.
from the town of Leminsa to come to the after party?
It's a little more
Or just like a
people close to her would be there. As the
Hola.
evening, probably not them, but someone does make their way out of the crowd. Someone you had not seen previously. Your father. Zeke.
Hey, Daddy. We haven't seen him since the last time we saw him.
Since the
right?
last time you guys were in town.
Daddy Bane.
I didn't know you were here.
You think I'm gonna miss my own daughter's ascension?
Oh.
Run up, picks you up off the ground and cracks your back.
Oh. Ah.
Drops you. That multicolored tattoo extending down his arm. Just looks you up and down. Just, I'm really proud of you,
Thanks.
and your mother would be too.
Thank you. Yeah.
You know, it might be good of us to go see her.
I think that's a great idea.
I have means of getting us there.
Do you?
Not me in particular, but I know someone who can.
That would be great. I'd love to see the celestial plane.
It is quite the sight.
Well, that's a great idea.
All right.
At this point, Wolfgang comes like bursting out of the crowd. Hey! Gives him a big thing. Hands
Thunder claps.
Oh yeah.
Lightning
We
strikes.
both cast Thunder Wave at the same time.
Yeah, 100%.
Goes up.
The force meets, yeah. Dissipating up.
And hand him a drink and, you know, partying and drinking and
Partying and drinking.
being a man.
Woohoo!
Puts his arm around you, gives you a kiss on the top of the head.
Ah,
We'll go have fun.
I intend to. Shot.
Oh, shit, shots. He chugs his beer in one go. And then sets it down and then takes a shot. And then he takes a hit.
Oh my god.
Takes a line.
It's gonna be that kind of party?
Whoa!
He died again.
Let's ruin our lives tonight.
Where's this luminescence?
Yeah. Everyone's shooting up luminescence,
Oh,
starts
man.
fighting.
Okay.
It made its way to Leminsa.
The guards are like, fuck!
It's a pandemic.
Going keistered it.
Is there anything you guys would like to be doing this evening? Or
I'd
do you
like-
party and revel into the morning?
I like to find Rangwin.
I was gonna find you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'll find Semolina at some point.
All right.
Towards the end of the evening, the professor would look for Kylus.
Okay. As you two begin to think about each other, you start searching
Walking
on
through
the
the
other
crowd,
side.
just do-
Yeah, you guys like end up backing up into each other.
Jesus, you really come out of nowhere, don't you?
Kind of my thing.
Yeah.
It's a party.
Temple Tavern
I think it's-
music.
Kind of. This music's terrible, let's be real.
No, keep it. Don't change it.
You turn it down like one step though.
Yeah, again.
Can I have a moment of your time?
Anything for you, Kylus.
Oh, God. Let's take a walk out to the balcony. I'll head out to the balcony, and if anyone's out there, I kind of like look at them and like point towards the door.
Does Kylus have a nice
Two
ass?
fractals who were like making out. We're like,
Does Kylus, how's your butt?
Fantastic.
What do you got going in the? Are you wearing something that I would see your butt in?
Always.
Okay, I just I'll look at it for maybe the first time, really,
She's really trying to figure this out. What?
and I will concede that it's
Does it refuse to quit?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, the master
like,
will quit.
like I'll go up to her and I'll say, "Hey, are those space pants that you're wearing?"
Not really space pants, I'd say. More like airy pants.
Because that ass is out of this world.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
The professor pukes from the other room.
Bramble in the bar over just.
I won't really have said that. Let's retract.
Somebody in
I
the
retract
distance.
it.
I do have natural dimples there.
What
quite
can
nice.
I do for you?
Ass dimples.
God.
Right
Impulse.
above. Lower back.
Oh my god.
I assume that Nesta has let you know that she let me in on your little secret.
That she did. That's actually what I brought you out here for.
It's time to die.
Nobody can be left alive.
Look, I'm not interested. I shot my shot with Nesta. I don't think that she would be interested either. Is that what you're asking? That's not what you're asking. What?
I mean, I'm open to it, if that's... We're talking about the same thing here.
You're not. You're definitely not.
No, that's... Now I'm completely sidetracked. Now I'm really thinking about that, and that's just the whole thing that... No, never mind. She told you. Why?
Because we're best friends?
That... doesn't quite track.
Oh, really?
I mean, you're friends. I wouldn't say best friends. I mean...
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you her best friend?
I wouldn't say that either.
Is there a point?
We're familiar. I'm just curious how she brought it up to you.
You want to know why she told me?
Yes.
Well, probably because I sussed out that she'd been in the ring. Probably because, honestly, the news of you guys doing whatever you're doing in there is way better than what I had assumed.
And what did you assume?
Kylas, we've been together for a while now,
A couple of months?
and I have never seen you do, say, participate in anything that doesn't suit you, that doesn't benefit you in some way. You're smart, you're cunning. I guess in some lights you're handsome. But you don't care about other people. You care about yourself. And Nesta cares about everybody. I was worried that you were twisting her mind or making her do something that
Corrupting her.
influencing her in a negative way.
Mm.
And maybe you did, really. I mean, I'm sure you had something to do with her bringing that gem in there. You sure
Or
you
she saw
didn't
reason.
suggest exactly?
I didn't make her see reason. She's quite a reasonable person. She probably came to that conclusion all on her own.
It's what you like to make people think, isn't it? That all their choices are their own. You know, Kylas, I've met people like you, okay? I have family who's just like you.
I don't think you do. Look, Ringwin, think back on our adventures together. Exactly how has any of this really benefited me?
Gold, experience, prestige, women, men, I think.
I dabble.
Look, I don't know what... I know a little bit about what your end game is.
And what's that?
You want to go back home, you want to grab your sovereignty, you want to make people pay who've wronged you. You want to protect your little corner of the universe. Your corner.
You make a lot of assumptions about me. And let me just pose one question. Your memories, how did I benefit from helping you get those back?
I don't know yet. But I'm
Right.
sure there's something in there that you can use to
I'm
get some
thinking
kind of leverage.
Wolfgang's people. carrying Frognan's family out of a crumbling tower, getting ready to give my life for the party before Phil did what he did, saving Laminsa, helping you all get out of prison. What exactly have I gained along the way? I've actually lost more than I've gained helping all of you.
Starting to rethink it then?
Rethink what?
I don't know. Your leadership of the Obsidian Winds?
I was never the leader. We chose Ness, I believe, for that.
Yeah, but even though she was our outward leader, you don't think that your whispers behind the scene drove us in any other direction? You named us after all.
I did. It's quite a lovely name, actually. Good one. I hope we keep it.
Well, that probably has a lot to do with you and the choices that you make.
I wasn't there when the guild was named. I just threw a suggestion in the hat.
You really don't see what you're doing.
Ringwin, I have influence but not complete control.
Of course
Everyone
not.
has free will. They can do whatever they like. As can I. And what I've done is actually help all of you quite a bit.
All right. Tell me then. If you didn't benefit from any of those things you listed, then why did you do them?
That's a question I've been asking myself a lot lately. I don't have an answer for you. I thought I was looking for something, and I don't think that I found it. Not here, at least. Maybe one day I will, but not right now.
So what does that mean for your future with us?
Well, everything's quite hunky-dory right now, isn't it? Seems like a good time to pursue my own ambitions. Control my corner of the universe.
Of course, you would never ask for our help with that.
Would you want to help me with that? I think that speaks volumes right there.
I just don't know what it is you're trying to do. You told me that there were people that were being persecuted, right? Harmed by another group.
Yes.
So, what kind... I want to help you, Kylus. I just don't want to kill any innocent people. And I don't know if you and I agree on who's innocent and who isn't.
I don't think anyone really gets to decide that. If we're judge and executioner, we don't know their full story. If we were to kill Mavi, is she innocent? Is she not? Is she just trying to eke out her own corner of the universe? I do what I can for the people that I care about. That's the best I can do. I think that's the best any of us can do. And I'll agree I'm not the most forthcoming person. I have my own history with that. But I don't think you are either.
Maybe you aren't influencing Nesta, maybe she's influencing you. And maybe I don't give you enough credit. And maybe you remind me of my mom.
Your mom.
Never mind.
Oh boy.
Mommy, I mean,
Oh, nice.
Look, Kylas, it's exhausting holding this resentment towards you. I'm sorry if I don't give you enough credit. I'm sorry if I couldn't understand what Nesta was thinking. And I'm sorry... I'm sorry that we haven't exactly been close. I am very guarded.
As am I. I can recognize it in someone else. I do want you to know that I never held it against you. I should kind of like that you kept things close to the vest to strangers you've only known for a couple of months.
Well, in the beginning, that wasn't exactly voluntary.
True.
Do you want to dance?
It's been some time since we danced. I believe the last time was, in Voxstrom.
We're a long way from Voxstrom.
Speaking of Voxstrom, you and Jari, huh?
Oh, that never happened.
Think you're gonna try and revisit that at some point?
You know, I really need to watch out for...
People that are like your mom?
Yeah.
Well, my mom knew she was coming out.
Really feel like that was maybe not attracted to the right things in that scenario. He is a serial killer, so...
Yeah, well, I mean, technically we are too. Given the standard definition.
I don't know, I feel like we've brought quite a few people back to life in recent history.
That we have. That we have.
Survivors.
Well, let's go have a dance and
Start fresh.
start fresh.
You're still gonna lie to me, though.
Of course. Yeah. I'll try not to do it so much. Little lies, white lies. Come on then. Walk off.
As you kick up into a jovial jig. What is everyone else up to?
I'm getting
Hammered.
incredibly drunk.
Oh yeah. I know you were looking for some Alina.
Is this a good time? I can do that right now.
Yeah, absolutely. She's kind of just enjoying herself dancing around on the floor.
Oh.
Ooh, okay. Enhance ability, charisma.
I want you to do it. You son of a bitch, I'm in.
Hell yeah.
If you were gonna do it, Maverick was gonna be, you got this, buddy.
I love having a pal.
I'm gonna stay within like 30 feet of you.
Just look for tears coming out of my eyes.
Yeah, she's kind of doing like this wild, like, hands in the air, just dancing around, shoes off.
Yeah.
Massive swirling spins.
For sure, I'm gonna go join, do my own whirling dervish, and like whip my hair back and forth.
You have no hair.
Your ears. Your ears back.
Flop and
Yeah.
flop.
Like a dog.
As long as
A basset hound.
Yeah.
as long as they're on the dance floor, Maverick is going to stay within 30 feet in the crowd, but within 30 feet.
For Flash of Genius.
Gonna help him
What a
out
bro.
however we
Gonna
can.
help a brother out.
I'll go up and dance with her. I'll be like, some party, right?
As you start to approach, she like gets this excited look and like will grab your hands and start spinning you around as well.
Okay.
Please roll me an acrobatics check.
But I did charisma.
I know.
Performance. I'm trying to perform.
Wait, I only have one die. Oh. 8.
8. She got a 2.
Oh, I'm the better dancer.
Yeah, but you guys didn't get above a 10. So as you guys
A
start,
match
yeah,
made in heaven.
as you guys start to swirl in together, you guys start stepping on each other's feet, and you immediately kind of like tumble to the floor, rolling across the ground. She kind of lands to the side of you and just starts laughing her head off.
Amazing. I'm gonna take my cloak of protection and pull it over the two of us to make like a little private fort. So we can have our own little giggly private mess right here.
She tucks down and looks at you. These eager, gleaming eyes at the evening's events so far.
Why did we try to dance?
I don't know.
It was fun though, right?
I do enjoy it quite a bit.
Yeah. Oh,
I used
goodness.
to dance all the time back in Ibston.
Oh! Me too.
Dance to lips.
In Hovel Hollow.
Yep.
Roll deception check.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay. Hoo boy! She's reading you like a book.
Oh, great.
And also, currently, right now, technically, I can't see you.
Oh,
I can't
that's
help
true.
Oh, shit.
Wow, you ruined it for yourself.
Maverick's out there. They put the cloak over. Cloaks. Oh, nemesis.
My only weakness.
My only weakness. Cough.
Hey, how's it been holding down the fort back here?
It's been fine. The city's been doing a lot of rebuilding ever since the Kraken attack.
Oh, yeah.
But beyond that, the news of the that plane of water portal underneath the city, that came as a bit of a shock. The only reason I know about it is being associated with the Obsidian Winds. Otherwise, it's pretty hush-hush right now.
So, like, part of the Obsidian Winds, does your family, like, let you go on missions and shit?
My family has no jurisdiction out here. It's an entirely different continent.
So let's say, hypothetically,
Uh-huh.
we were, like, done adventuring for a little bit. Do you want to go on adventures with me? Okay. Yeah. No, cool. Totally. Awesome. Hey,
Is this
I think you're really cool.
I like how on the dance floor there's just this cloak.
Yeah.
Everyone's like dancing around it.
I think you're really cool, and I don't know why, but I get nervous sometimes, and I want to give you things.
And she leans in and goes for a kiss.
And then I'm gonna awkwardly like to pull a deck of cards in between us.
That's exactly how I wanted that to go.
Pull a card, any card.
I don't know why he hand stability.
Oh, I need to get out of here.
It's really hot.
Can't watch this.
It's getting hot. Okay, she will
Yeah.
kind of.
So you can
All right.
pull between a 3 and a 10 of any suit.
Roll a d10.
Yeah, a D10, sure.
Where's a kiss card?
I rolled a 10.
All right, of what suit?
And now D4.
And a D4. I'm gonna do a D8 because I don't have a D4. An 8. Wow, max on both. 10 and an 8.
What would an 8 be in terms of suit in your mind?
Let's say heart.
Heart.
Oh.
A 10 of hearts. And as she pulls the card, 10 crossbow bolts come out.
On the ground, just. You shouldn't have.
Look, it's a deck of cool things.
Oh.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I got it for you.
I appreciate that.
I should have listened to Wolfgang. Wait, you want to trade back?
Can Kylas dance by and like push his head towards hers?
I'd say most of the the bulk of that beginning conversation is still
Okay, fair
happening during
enough,
this
yeah.
moment. Yeah. Frogdan,
Yeah,
I appreciate the gift.
yeah.
I wanted something else right now.
Okay. Right, we're gonna go on
you're
adventures.
You're hyper-thinking. You're hyper-thinking.
Uh-huh. We're hiding
She
under.
puts her finger on your mouth.
Uh-huh.
You're hyper-thinking.
Uh-huh.
And she starts to lean in gently.
Okay.
Are you okay with this?
Yeah.
Okay. And she goes in for another kiss. She's kind of holding your chin.
And I kind of just like let it happen, but like my face is still just kind of like.
Oh my god.
This is so hard to watch.
I imagine she's like she's just kissing your teeth.
Oh no.
And then I'll say, thanks.
You are so awkward.
Peter Pan.
Frogman, do you like me?
A lot. Yeah.
No, but do you like me like that?
I don't know what it feels like to like someone like that. But I want to spend time with you. And you make me feel special when I'm around you.
I feel special when I'm around you too.
I can work on kissing. I'll go talk to Kylus.
Oh.
She kind of laughs to herself and it's okay.
Would you rather this cloak?
No, I don't need a gift.
Okay.
Material possessions are not for me. I grew up in nobility. I had access to everything I ever wanted whenever I wanted it.
Right.
I don't need gifts. I don't need possessions. I appreciate them, don't get me wrong. This is a very cool deck of crossbow bolts.
Oh, more things too. Pull another card.
Let's get off the dance floor. I think I'm gonna get stepped on.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She kind of comes out of the cloak and gathers her crossbow bolts. And kind of, let's go.
Okay. Stealth in it.
Everyone's looking at you. Both of you.
Stealth in it.
Stealth in it. Okay. Roll stealth checks at disadvantage.
Great. I'm gonna spuff Neblin and back out.
For a straight roll. Damn, I got a 7 and a 17.
Nice. I got a 17 total.
17 total. Yeah, you're like, gone. And she's just,
over here.
Where is that?
Oh, shit. Alright, I'll stop stealthing. And I'll glare at Maverick. Some help you were.
Not to mention you didn't make a single roll. She follows you. And you disappear into the crowd.
And then we'll keep dancing, just having a good time.
Okay.
Maverick's just standing there, just. He put the cloak on.
I feel like Semolina just got friend zoned.
I think she wants to date someone who's asexual.
I think she dug herself out of that.
Yeah,
Friend zone.
Yeah, it might be.
Man, that was hard.
That explains so much about Frogman.
Give it 3 years.
Of course.
God.
Gotta wait for puberty to hit.
Yeah.
Wait for this year-long break.
It's on the horizon. I can feel it.
It's gonna come back the horniest
Professor.
thing that ever lived.
Hey, I'm broken.
You end up making your way out into the back courtyard eventually. A number of people are out here, but notably as well is Kylus and Rigwin, who are currently dancing.
I'll see them dance and just kind of watch for a minute, and kind of hoping to catch Kylus's eyes for a second.
Easy enough to do.
Yeah, just
You see this as well with your passive 20.
I'll kind of take a step back from him and do kind of like a curtsy, like a bit of, even though I'm in not cursy clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you, Kylus.
You're very welcome.
You're probably a
Lady
better
Ringwin.
dancer than most of the people I danced with at court.
Better than all, actually.
Well,
Twice
I
as
think
humble too.
your uncle's calling.
I can feel his eyes.
it was only just a passing glance. Now I'm just. Is there like some kind of like barrier or something?
A barrel.
A barrel to lean on.
I'm leaning over something.
Yeah, there's like some topiary in the area that you can.
Yeah, I'm just waiting, and I am not like huffing or waiting impatiently.
No.
I'm
Okay,
just in
then
the
it'll be
space.
more like, I think there's someone else over here you have unfinished business with.
I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of that tonight. Good night.
Hey, one last thing. And then she'll kind of take like a very cute step right up to him, look him like right in the face, and go, "You heard her, I'd kill you." And then I'll take a step back and I'll just.
I was kind of saying under his breath, I'd like to see you try.
Can I really quick cast Psychic Whispers?
Oh my gosh.
Or Dissonant Whispers?
Dissonant
That
whispers.
spell?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be.
Counterspell.
Wisdom saving.
she'd have to roll a. Oh no! It just it succeeds if it's.
I won't cast it.
Okay.
I'll go ahead.
Okay. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom 17.
You succeed. You take half as much damage.
Jesus.
I
I can't wait for my meteor to hit tonight. Coming for you.
Nice.
Killed you in one shot. I'll
You
kill
take
you in
3
main
points
shot.
of
I don't know what I did.
3 points of psychic damage.
Going crazy.
It'll just be a little ping to
Okay.
let you know I heard you.
A thumb.
Yeah, that thumb presses into the back of your skull.
Better luck next time.
Moving on.
Alright. You see the professor.
Walk over to Phil. Dearest uncle,
Oh, pardon me, nephew. I didn't mean to interrupt anything.
it's surprisingly nice, actually. She was very civil.
That is good.
Like she's getting ready for court.
So, from what I understand, she's expected back at the court?
That's what it sounded like. Mavi made her vague threats and wanted one of the sigils, I believe.
Tough luck getting that now, huh?
Very much so. Kind of happy to stick it to her, you know?
We'll have to think of some sort of plan for a replacement or something. I'll have to talk with her.
She'd love a lovely fistful of sand.
Oh, I'd be happy to give that to her. Undoubtedly. Give her a drink.
Oh,
I have a full handle with me.
Lovely. The good stuff, hopefully.
Nothing but the top shelf for you.
For us. I'll pour 2 drinks.
Cheers to that.
It's down the whole thing.
I'll down mine as well. You can tell that he's already been drinking quite a bit.
Quite rosy in the cheeks there, aren't you?
Death gives you a new perspective on things.
I haven't dabbled myself yet. Hope not to.
And I hope that as well. Truly.
How was it on the other side?
On the actual other side, I don't know, you might have liked the ensemble, actually. Gentlemen rather put together, flowing through a skeletal horse-bound carriage, ready to whisk you away into the great abyss.
Sounds like he's got style.
He did have quite some style.
I do enjoy a face, though.
Yes, that part was
Sometimes.
rather unsettling.
How did he breathe? He probably didn't need to. That's a stupid question.
Probably doesn't. Undead and all that.
Right. Well, it seems like you came out here with some purpose.
I did. I do. Something that I wish to talk to you about. I think you may be interested. I want to talk about your plans and what it is that you told me that you want.
Everyone's so interested in my plans.
Well, maybe you'll be surprised to find that I'm interested in your plans because I hope that they will help my own.
Finally, someone thinking for themselves, being a wee bit selfish. I do like it. Let's hear it.
Like I said, death gives you a new perspective on things. You want power, yes, Carlos?
Of course.
That's what I've inferred. Power to change things. Do the things that you wish to do. Make the world how you wish to make it.
Necessary changes.
Necessary changes. And I knew the sovereignty was an end to that for you.
And the sovereignty Honestly, easy come, easy go. I knew about it for about a day and a half before it was gone.
It's fair enough.
It was fun to dabble in, but I fear it might have had a hefty price tag.
What if I made you an offer to something a little more tangible?
I'd say I'm all ears.
Now, I know we're having this conversation, but I want to be clear that this won't be something necessarily held between us, but it will be something that needs to be run past the entire group. And especially Ringwin. But part of this doesn't necessarily work unless I have you on board with me. So I'm starting here.
You painted quite the picture. Let's hit the details.
All right. What if I offered you a court of your own?
A court of my own. And how do you offer me that?
Things have been shifting and changing for a very long time in the Feywild. Summer and Winter Court are constantly warring against each other. Spring has been able to maintain neutrality, or at least be more on the Summer's side. And with that expectation, the Winter Court has tried to rope in the Autumn Court, of which we have resisted heavily.
Quite close seasons.
Yes, but not an ideology. What if it was time for a Winter King to take the court?
Coilus Nocturne, King, the Winter Court. That's a nice ring to it, I'd say.
A court of your own that you would have at the disposal to utilize whatever powers that come with it in your means and whatever you wish to do for your places, people, what have you.
And you would trust me as the Unseelie King. Far more than, well, Rengrin's mother.
Yes. Far, far more. Rengwin does not lie when she says to the group that the Winter Queen is not someone that we just go in and talk to. She has every right to fear her. And I have seen the atrocities she has wrought.
And why me? Why not Rengrin? She spent time there. Surely she has some friends at court.
She's spent time there, but ideally that would make sense. At the end of the day, the court is still a court, and there's no blood there. My father, your grandfather, came from nobility of the Seelie Court. It would at least give you some credibility.
Sorry. Mother.
Mother.
Your father came from the Shadowfell. Because that's where he got sovereignty.
Right.
You still got nobility,
Yes.
but it's on mom's side.
Mother, your grandmother.
Yes.
Got it. Right. More family that I'm not aware of, and more lines and dynasties that seem to be landing on my shoulders. It's a lovely idea, Phil. If Rengwin's on board. I suppose there's something that I should share with you as well. My powers don't exactly come for free.
Roughly aware of how a warlock pact interacts, more or less.
Typically, yes. I don't exactly have one patron. I'm bound to 4.
Oh. Wow, that's... Pardon me, but that's rather odd.
Write that down. Write that down.
And he's back.
He's back, baby.
The 4 winds, to be exact.
Ah, that actually... That would make sense, yes.
And with that responsibility also does come another line of succession. I am a prince back home, heir to the kingdom of Aramir, and the future holder of the title of the Western Winds. If I were to become the Unseelie King, I would sever that pact, as well as lose my home and kingdom.
I see.
Not that I'm not open to it. I mean, options are lovely.
Yes, well, that is a rather tough thing to forego, but thank you for telling me. Well, at the very least, with that, I came here for academia. I came here for knowledge. I came here to learn. But I also came here and chose a particular pursuit of knowledge for a reason. I've been searching far and wide for things to help reprieve us of the oppression of the Winter Court. When I took interest in the comet that fell, that inevitably led me to all of you, I thought that was something that I could bring back home. And while we don't have our hands on that, which really I need to figure out where in the gods' names that could be.
I had an idea of a lead, but it's a little bit dangerous to be doing.
Oh, the nature of that object is danger.
And I did happen to see the person that was hunting down my mother. Got to visit her in a dream.
Seraphina, was it? Or what she was called?
I believe so.
Perhaps, maybe later. I don't think now is the time.
I'd agree.
But,
Giving me a lot to think about.
well, the thing that we do have, that again would take a lot of convincing, I'm not saying this is an easy task, but I feel we may have found something that I could use.
What would that be?
The scroll.
Destroy court.
Hopefully more as a bargaining chip, but with the possibility as a last resort.
I mean, it's a rock-solid threat. It is. Well, I'd say your first hurdle would be getting Renwin on board.
I'm absolutely aware of that.
He's not exactly a fan of mine. Me. Ugh. Just getting off on the right foot. I really don't think she's gonna like this idea.
Now, I'm aware of that.
Phil, there's something you should know. I'm going to be leaving soon. I've ignored quite a bit of responsibility recently. And my father invited me back. I declined at the time. Your courts aren't the only places in danger. I do have a responsibility to my people. And the elemental planes are something that has to remain stable. They do make up all creation, after all.
It's a fair point. Then, maybe given this knowledge, I'll adjust my inquiry. My quid pro quo is this. You help me in my endeavors to dethrone the Winter Court, and I will do whatever I can to ensure that if you need any help in your endeavors in the elemental planes, the Autumn Court will be there for you.
I do love striking up a deal. Is this what you want, Phil? More than anything in this world? Is this what you would wish for?
Kylus, I may be exhausted from dying, but I'm not stupid.
What's a wish between uncle and nephew?
With ties to a genie quite a lot. This is not something that I wish for. This is merely a bargain to be made, an opportunity that I am seeking to help my cause.
Aren't you a clever one?
Mm-hmm.
I picked up a thing or two.
A deal then, with ties to a genie?
I'll take a deal.
Very well, Phil Sinolafir. We have an accord.
I'll shake his hand.
Like,
Thunder in the background.
I do love a new deal. Quite a lovely night, actually.
Call me a deal.
As the evening continues to progress, dances had, first kiss shared,
Sort of.
kind of
Received.
received, placed upon, and deals made.
Before it does end, I would like to find Nesta.
oh, I was gonna call you through the necklace at some point.
Okay, I'll wait for that.
Let's keep this party going. I don't fucking care.
The Grand Prism requests your presence in the
Oh,
observatory.
yes. Work that title.
You were gonna say
Work
something
that
else.
title. Pop that title.
Pop that title.
Man, I don't have baby making music on this thing.
You should always.
Always have baby. Where's the Barry White scene?
Oh, the Grand Prism is it that calls me. Does she want me to do that thing with my tongue that I did before? She was quite fond of it, if I remember correctly.
She was drinking something against the tape.
I suppose that would be allowed.
The Grand Prism allows it.
Proceed.
I'll be on my way.
Do you have a
Grand
personal
Prism.
herald that redoes all your sending spells?
Every single one received is,
Chat logs are leaked. And I will go look for the Grand Prism.
She requested you in the observatory.
Okay.
So you make your way off to the left-hand side of the facility,
Yeah,
climbing
you
up
do.
the spiral staircase before coming up to the door of the main observatory that has access to a large telescope that extends up into the sky.
Aragorn walk through the
Which I stole.
I like to think that this one doesn't have a double door; it's a singular door, but then it just makes another just to accommodate it.
Magic, baby.
Magic, baby.
She's wearing a robe
Mm-hmm.
that she just throws off.
Well.
Naked?
Yeah, she's naked.
Nekkid.
Naked.
Straight up naked.
Straight up naked. All right.
Well, aren't you a vision? All right, then.
That's
Come
your
here.
response. Cool.
No, you come here.
Yes,
You battling for with us here. How about I meet you halfway?
Deal.
As the door swings closed.
The door person's like,
Whoa. And as that episode ends,
so did you guys bump uglies?
Nothing ugly about that.
we will find out on the next episode. Thank you all so much for joining us. We will end it there. I will say, as that moment begins to transpire, some clothing begins to fall off, and a ring is taken and placed to the side. Our vision stays on the ring
Oh dear.
as it focuses in that bright, deep, sapphiric blue in the center. Has a mote of black in it.
We'll deal with you next Wednesday.
So
We will see where that takes us. The next episode. Thank you all so much for joining us. This was great. Nice little walking back into having not played the main game in a couple weeks now. Do we have any shout-outs? Announcements?
yeah, we got rated.
You got
rated.
rated.
Yeah, you got rated by somebody whose name
New Age
I wrote
Geeks.
down. That
New
is
Age
the name.
Geeks.
There we go.
We do love
Thank
New Age
you.
Thank you so
Party
much,
of
New Age
13.
Geeks. Yeah, thank you for
Thanks
swinging
for
on in here.
Watching the horny episode.
Yeah, you caught a lot of revelry and a lot of planning, lots of planning. But yeah,
Not about the right thing.
kind of setting up future arcs and what's in store for this team. Yeah.
Dog.
Well, with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. We will see you all here, same time, same place. Thank you very much.
And Shenanigans.
Good night.
Camaraderie.
Good night.
And
And.